Once again, Burma is suffering from a natural disaster, and the ruling military regime is doing nothing about it. Only this time, they have no excuse. They've had 50 years to prepare for it. Twice every century, the giant bamboo forests in this region flower and produce a fruit. Rich in nutrients, the fruit attracts a plague of forest rats, feasting and reproducing at a rapid rate, then finally turning to devour the crops of the local villages when the bamboo fruit is being devoured. The rats are so common that they are even given to children as a snack. After 2 days of off-road driving and another 2 days of jungle trekking, I secretly crossed into Burma from India at a remote, unmanned border post marked only by a pillar. I made this journey to visit communities deep in Chin State, an area so isolated they had never before seen a foreigner. In village after village, I found people on the brink of starvation. Fearing the military regime, this village chief wanted to keep his identity secret.
During last year's harvest, the rats came and ate all our rice. Last year, we had 60 households in our village, and now half have moved to India because of the famine. Even with only 30 families, there is still not enough food for everyone.
The famine has forced Chitu, and hundreds like him, to follow this narrow trail from his village, deep in the jungles of western Burma, all the way to India in search of food. I caught up with him as he took a rest.
There is no food in our village. No one has anything. And so every week I make this trip to India to buy rice. It takes me 4 days.
The villagers arm themselves with hundreds of rat traps, but they are no match for the marauding rodents. This man demonstrated how the traps work.
However many we catch, it makes no difference. The rats just keep coming.
The devastation caused by the rats is clear to see. In this field of corn, every single plant had been destroyed. But rather than provide relief, Burma's military is compounding the problem by demanding food from the villagers. Since they do not even have enough for themselves, they have to collect money from every household and offer it to the army in place of food. This village headman told me that he is ordered to attend a meeting at the local army camp once a month. Recently, he was so busy trekking to India to collect rice, he failed to attend the meeting.
When I returned, I found an envelope from the army. Inside it was a bullet. I was terrified. I thought the soldiers would come and kill me at any time.
And so for most villagers, the only solution is to make the long journey to India in search of food. Back on the mountain trail, I met a group of villagers drenched by the monsoon rain, who had been walking for days. I was reminded of the words of one villager I met the day before. We love our native land, and this is where we want to stay. But without help, our choice is simple: leave or die.